We're going to get to episode 13 of season 4 because I want to get to the Marlo fight. Girl, we opened the episode with them on the flight. Cynthia's so excited to be in first class, you'd think she was me. So we all arrive in South Africa with 800 billion pieces of luggage. They should have had somebody helping them with all this luggage. This is ridiculous. Marlo whining about, I hate sharing a bathroom on a trip you weren't invited on. Well, why don't you book a room since you got so much coin? You had a billionaire. So, he bought you in your mama house. I'm sure he left you enough so that you could go on a trip and not be underfoot. Okay, now Marlo's giving etiquette lessons on the bus. When you peel a piece of bread, you only put a little bit of butter. Girl, nobody cares about life according to felons. So we're having our argument about who's going to get the nice room. Marlo is helping herself to a big room when you know you need to be in that guest room, that small room, that staff room that you just can't stand being in. Well, start booking your own crap. Start planning your own trips. But you're too broke. Now she's like, who are the housekeepers coming in and out? I don't want anyone to steal my fake Louboutin or Hermès. Okay, so we've got a wonderful catered breakfast in the morning. So Marlo getting on everybody's nerve with this etiquette crap. Now Phaedra talking, oh yeah, I'm gonna have us meet with a couple of kings. That never happened, did it? Phaedra ain't got the hookup, she got the lie up. So Phaedra got a gift for all the girls except Marlo because she ain't know Marlo was coming. She's like, well, when you +1 on a 2-week vacation across the world, it might get a little awky boo. I guess your etiquette didn't tell you anything about that. So Sheree says, well, my friend's having a dinner, but I didn't know you were coming and I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable, so I'm gonna just take Phaedra and Candy and you can hang out with your Nene. Your Nene. So the Talls walk off and talk about how shady Sheree was for not inviting them to the dinner. Grand Dragon Zolciak, mutant best fiends. Meanwhile, back in Africa, so now it's time for the yacht ride. Oh, Lord. Marlo on the boat talking about, ladies, if you have on a skirt, make sure you get up with your legs closed. I just don't know how such a hard-hearted, unfashionable heifer as yourself is trying to teach femininity. Lord, now Marlo, like, I ran into Candy in the mall and she said, hey, and kept going. Candy said, no, you kept going. I think y'all both kept going, and I think the haze from both sides were as dry as your hair. Now Nene and Phaedra are trying to clear the air, and Nene doesn't know what Phaedra's issue is with her. Phaedra's low down, and she wanted your spot. Yeah, Phaedra, I'm with Nene. I don't believe you don't have an issue with her. You act like you have an issue with her in every confessional. Nene said your husband know how to speak and say, hey, it's just your funky butt. And Phaedra says, okay, well, we'll work on saying hello. Phaedra has a problem with Nene because Nene ain't got enough for her to steal from. So everybody leaves the boat on the good foot. We all decide to suss everything out and we're starting fresh. Child, Cynthia was trying to say something on the bus home. Marlo said, well, you've been trying for too long. Oh my God. Candy's hilarious laugh in the background. She sounded like a bird. Cynthia said, now remember your etiquette, Marlo. Remember your etiquette. So we got the Smalls talking and Cynthia walks in the bedroom. And Sheree says, well, I want to invite you to the dinner, Cynthia, since you and Nene aren't connected at the hip. We can leave Nene and Marlo in the house. Cynthia's like, let me think about it for a minute. And Sheree says, okay, well, if not, we'll see you at the club. So Cynthia runs and tells Nene and Marlo that she's been invited to the dinner, but they aren't. So now Marlo run downstairs. I just need to make sure she didn't invite me, but invited Cynthia. Now Sheree falling on the, well, I didn't know you were coming defense. And so this is when Marlo says, this is why you ain't got a man. Go on and hang with them sissies with your stupid ass. Now Marlo and Sheree fighting on the stairs. How you got a Porsche? Where's your house at? Neverland. You in Onyx with drug dealers. And now we get to the you don't know what I got. And whenever somebody says that, they ain't got much. You returned your Rolex. They be talking about you with Neiman's. Now Nene trying to break it up. Aston paid for cash, not repoed, paid for cash. By an 80-year-old man. Would you like to meet him so maybe you could come up? You fucked a billionaire and you ain't got a house. I have a townhome and I don't have 2 kids with one sleeping on an air mattress. Why would I want a house? You sitting there with 2 kids and you had a football player and you broke as a he ain't? I know if you don't want to invite me, you have low self-esteem. A grown woman talk about what she hears in the streets? Well, everybody at Neiman Marcus talks about how you return stuff for cash. So Nene is the peacemaker and she says, now look, Sheree, did you intentionally do this because you didn't piss Marlo off? I don't want to go, but you should have brought her. And so the fight just descends into bird calls. Just go, 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 go. All right, well, that was the episode, and I'll see you soon for something. I don't have to fuck to get bags. Well, nobody wants you, Sheree. And I don't think you want men anyway. Maybe you could find a good-moneyed lesbian, a Susan. So Nene quashes the fight. The girls go their separate ways. The Smalls go to Kevin's house, and the Talls go to Nobu. Child, the Smalls said that dinner was the best part of their trip watching that fire dance. That was pretty cool. But why was it white people? I mean, we in Africa. Why wasn't it black people? So the ladies are introducing themselves at the dinner table, and this guy who's kind of cute said, oh yeah, Candy, I was a big fan of Escape. Oh Lord, now he starts talking like an idiot. I'm a self-taught producer. I'm a natural actor, never professional. Okay, girl. Ha! Candy said, I'm used to them faking it till they make it in Atlanta. I didn't know they did this in South Africa too. I could have stayed home. Cynthia's like, child, we could have gone to Nobu in Atlanta. I wanted to do something African. She said, I don't know about some of the girls. We could have gone to Miami and called it a day. Cynthia and Nene are very uncomfortable about the F word. They were like, Marlo got gays in her camp, girl, what you doing? So the girls all meet up at the club. Ha! So the Talls arrive first, and then Marlo gets up to hug the Smalls as they come in, but gives Sheree the finger. Sheree gonna say, give me the finger. Well, I mean, it's more than you've gotten. From your ex-husband, at least. Lord, so now Marlo throwing some ones around, acting like she got it. So Marlo trying to get Sheree to have an argument again, but Sheree ain't having it. Quiet as it's kept, Sheree, you should have taken this as a moment. You might have been able to stay on the show. Oh my goodness, so they gotta leave at 7 in the morning and it's 3:35 in the morning now? That ain't fun. Okay, so now they out in the bush and they're staying at this beautiful home. Oh my God, Marlo gonna ask for hair and makeup in the bush. So now we drawing numbers for rooms at the house. Cause we got modern on one side and antiquity on the other. Oh, Marlo and Nene got the Southern Belle rooms. So the next morning we're getting ready to go on safari. And Marlo getting her hair and makeup done for no reason. So now Sheree sees that Cynthia's being kind of left out of Marlo and Nene's friendship, and Sheree's like, oh, I could use somebody to shoot a scene with. Come on over here, Sin. So Marlo and Nene are getting on everybody's nerve with their constant label talk. Cynthia's like, child, I actually modeled for Louis. Go ahead, Marlo. I know your boosters worked really hard to get you that. Oh, that fool John supposedly sent Nene some flowers. I bet you she sent them to herself. Everybody laughing at Marlo in them sequin pants looking like a solid gold dancer. Marlo ain't shutting up on this safari. I see why the Smalls wanted their quiet. Child, the Smalls see some giraffes and they like Cynthia, Nene, and Marlo. Because their heels do make them look giraffe-esque. Oh, God, now the guy touching elephant dung. No, thank you. He gonna say it's good for headaches. Okay, so now we get the feel-good moment where they go to the orphanage. And child, that was the episode. Well, I'ma see you soon for something.